Zoe Ball has experienced some heartbreak and tragedy in her personal life since rising to fame in the 90s, with the popular star currently single following a recent split from a demanding partner. The BBC Radio 2 presenter, 52, has made several candid admissions about her love life over the years, with the mum of two even opening up about being unfaithful during her marriage to Fatboy Slim and their eventual split. Zoe has also touched on the grief of losing a boyfriend to suicide, urging others not to suffer in silence when it comes to mental health battles. As she returns to our screens this evening, hosting the hunt for two future musical theatre stars on ITV's show Mamma Mia! I Have a Dream, we take a look at Fatboy Slim friendship. Zoe and DJ Norman Cook, better known as Fatboy Slim, were one of the golden celebrity couples of the late 90s and early 00s, with the two stars tying the knot in 1999 and welcoming two children into the world together before calling time on their romance for good in 2016. The former couple, who co-parent son Woody, 22, and daughter Nellie, 13, first briefly split in 2003, when it was revealed Zoe had been having an affair with one of her husband's friends. Speaking to The Mirror about the extramarital affair in 2010, Zoe confessed that she wasn't happy and that a mix of everything contributed to her infidelity. The Radio 2 presenter shared, "And what I've always done in my past when life hit a rocky patch was just run from trouble into the next relationship. I've had so many boyfriends and that's what happened if it ever got difficult." Zoe also admitted at the time that family life fueled this lack of satisfaction, admitting that reality hit me hard when she had kids. She added, "Norm and I met in Ibiza and lived this crazy party life and got married within a year," she said. "Then we had Woody and suddenly I was all settled down. I thought, do know each other?" Norman and Zoe rekindled their romance 3 months on from their brief split in 2003, going on to have a second child together in 2010, but sadly ended their marriage in 2016 and divorced. A statement from the parents of two announcing their split at the time read, "With great sadness we are announcing that we have separated. After many exciting adventures together over the last 18 years we have come to the end of our rainbow. We are still great friends and will continue to support each other and raise our beautiful children together, living next door but one." Ex-Zoe and Norm. True to their word, Norman and Zoe have remained close friends since ending their romantic relationship, with Praise You hitmaker appearing on Zoe's radio show in June ahead of Glastonbury and sharing a few cheeky jokes live on air when Zoe almost forgot her ex's name. Introducing her ex-husband to listeners, Zoe said, "I now welcome to the show somebody you may know from the House Martins, Pizza Man, Beats International. I nearly forgot what you were called then, sorry." To which Norman replied, "And such things as our marriage. And such things as our marriage." "It is Fatboy Slim aka Norman Cook," Zoe playfully replied. Boyfriend Billy's sad death. Zoe suffered unimaginable heartache in 2017 when her boyfriend Billy Yates took his own life at the age of 40. Speaking about her late partner's death a few years later, the mom of two admitted losing Billy was the hardest thing she's ever had to deal with throughout her life. Billy was a cameraman and technician who had worked on shows like The Antiques Roadshow, The Extra Factor and Famous and Fearless. Zoe and Billy were first pictured together in February 2017 and their relationship marked Zoe's first public romance since her split from Norman. Talking about Billy, who died in May 2017, Zoe opened up about her late partner during a tender interview on Desert Island Discs in February 2020. She recalled, "He'd lived with depression for a huge chunk of his life. It's so hard to sit and watch someone you love and care for struggle with mental health. Losing him was the hardest thing I've ever had to deal with in my life. Zoe, who had been friends with Billy for years before their relationship turned romances, went on to add, "I think something that's really important to share is that there is hope. There is help available, there are ways, we're still learning. For some people, the drugs work. For some people that isn't the case. But I think it's so isolating to be trapped in your mind like that, when you doubt yourself, you doubt everything you've ever known. You doubt your family love you. You doubt your friends care for you." Split from demanding boyfriend Zoe was reportedly left gutted after splitting from her model boyfriend Michael Reed earlier this year after a 5-year romance, but it seems the radio star has moved on from the failed romance and is loving life as a single woman. The former Live and Kicking presenter went her separate ways from model Michael in May, with sources claiming at the time that the relationship had run its course after 5 years. An insider added how Zoe is gutted but she's better off without Michael. This is a relief to many of her friends, who think she has done the right thing. They had a wonderful romance at first and Michael was a real gent. But in recent months Zoe has started to find him a bit demanding, the source went on to claim to The Sun. The insider continued to add how Zoe had asked Michael to move out of their East Sussex home but the former couple planned to remain on good terms. Appearing on Celebrity Gogglebox a couple of months on from the split, Zoe appeared to be loving life on her own as she opened up to Sun Woody about solo kitchen dance in the middle of the night. "You know what I did the other night? I whacked on some tunes. I was alone in the house and I danced in the kitchen until about 1 in the morning and I had a lovely time," Zoe told her eldest child as they watched TV together. She added, "I did all my moves and my favorite dances, spoke to my friends and had a little kitchen disco for one." Is that a bit sad? The Circle star Woody was amused by his mum's admission and jokingly asked her if she was okay and wanted to talk about it, to which Zoe giggled and put her face in her hands. Follow Mirror Celebs on Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube and Threads.
Just need